Yes!
How are you doing, Internet?
Nope.
No, maybe? Oh, we do have audio. That's good.
You don't need the internet to record.
No, I was just asking how the Internet's doing.
Oh,
hello,
yeah.
Internet.
Hi, Internet.
How are you doing?
Okay. I'm tired. All right.
Jeremy's had a long day. This guy works way too hard. We've got a few projects and fun things to talk about. What's new in the makerspace? What did we add this week? Did we add anything this week? New classes?
No, nothing new.
Okay.
We did clean up and organize the wood shop. Got the dust collector going in there.
Yep, we talked about that last week a little bit.
Okay.
But it exists. It still exists.
Yes. We had our first movie night. So we pulled a couch over and watched it on the big projector. So got that room going. Yeah, I think that's mostly it. We've been working on a couple of team building events for some local companies. So doing a lot of that.
You want to elaborate on what one of those is? Because that's one of the
Yeah.
things that's been like super cool in the space.
Yeah, actually a little bummed about it because I found out that we could do these in mass for a group a little too late, and it is we had an order of almost 400 of them that fell through. But we can make these for holiday gifts. We even have a one sheet now that you can take these home with you, assemble them with a little bit of wood glue and some rubber bands, and it comes with a stack of individual loose leaf papers, and it holds a pen just like so, except the finished versions actually hold it in the back, so you don't have to like move the pen to get the paper. It goes right here. We've made them idiot proof, so they can only go together one way.
Okay.
And you can put your design on these two sides. We can also custom design the outsides. So we have a lattice, we have a bubble, and we have an electronics cutout. And you can see those on our team building page. So,
SeattleMakers.org/teambuilding?
/team building, yeah.
I just totally guessed that.
Nailed it.
Okay. Speaking of community things, foam signs.
Foam signs, yeah. So decided we're going to do some signs for people who need signs. And one of them was the Friendly Foam Shop. I saw... It's a little warped. Went in and got some laser cuttable foam. This is EVA foam, ethyl vinyl acetate. It's great for cosplay and for... you can cut like containers or tool storage out of it, which is what we were doing. Cuts really well on the laser, and I was shocked that they did not have a sign made out of foam. So we made them one, and this is actually a couple different layers of foam. One is the thicker, see, show that side, like 1/2-inch foam, and then there's 3mm foam on the back and on the inside, the green part. And this paints really well. It is flaking off a little bit, so we're going to touch it up, but yeah, it's really paintable, weatherproof, good stuff, and it cuts really well in the laser. So we're going to give them a Friendly Foam Shop a free sign, and maybe tuck a few of our cards behind if anybody asks about laser cutting and a little guerrilla advertising.
Hey.
But yes, thank you, Friendly Foam Shop. You've been very friendly and foamy over the years. And just want to give you a sign.
You know,
thanks.
you know what that reminds me of? Did you ever watch like that 90s kid show Zoom?
It is very 90s. Yes.
It looks like the 90s Zoom logo, kind of with like the things over top of each other. It looks good.
Yeah.
That's not a diss. That's a fond childhood memory.
It's like 3D.
Yeah.
It pops.
You can get your signs in 3D from Seattle Makers.
Yeah.
We also did pumpkins.
Pumpkins. Yes. October
Like-
again.
I was not involved in either of these projects. I just kind of show up here and figure out what interesting things Jeremy and the crew have put in the laser while I have been gone. So, sticky pumpkins, because did you what'd you do on these? Is
Oh,
it a
yeah, so
clear coat?
last year we made like 30 of these. Actually, our first year we made 30 of them, and we were trying out different ways to make them last longer.
Hold on, Jeremy. I just realized my pumpkin doesn't have anything on it.
Oh,
This is kind of a bad pumpkin to show.
Okay,
It
has
just
polyurethane on it.
just want to pay attention to his. Sorry, continue.
We have a couple more we can grab. So yeah, when you hit it with a laser, it removes about, I don't know, 1/16 of an inch of the flesh on there, and it exposes the inside, so that's going to rot pretty quickly. But if you dip it in bleach first, that basically sanitizes the wound, and then you can coat it with polyurethane. And we made one for Made to Fit next door, and I swear it went till like June or July before they threw it out. So it basically replaces the skin and gives it just as good as new. It'll rot eventually, but yeah, you can preserve your pumpkin. That'll last till New Year's at least by just putting a coat of polyurethane on it. This is kind of a heavy coat, and we might kind of take it down a little bit, maybe sand it or something, but because it's really sticky.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the thing. It's like when I grabbed mine, I was like, oh dear, is that the wrong way to do that? But it looks great.
Yeah.
Peter Piper picked a peck of polyurethane pumpkins.
There you go. These barely fit too. This is like the maximum size of the pumpkin on a rotary tool. So it's tricky. You gotta kind of wedge that into the chuck, and then kind of adjust it so you kind of find the middle, and then you're looking for roughly within focus of the laser as it turns.
Yeah.
It's definitely an art form. But yeah, it's pretty cool. But even if you screw it up, like if you have it out of focus a little bit, it'll get darker, and you can intentionally put it out of focus and make a lot of Halloween things are black anyway. So you can kind of intentionally burn it a little bit, and it really makes it pop black on orange. So we're gonna be doing that. Rotary nights for sure, and we'll have some pumpkins available you can buy. You can bring in your designs from Inkscape or Illustrator, or even just black and white images online with a lot of pixels. We can scan it, digitize it, put it on a pumpkin.
Interesting. I will have to come up with some ideas for that.
Yeah. Oh, we should also mention costumes. So we have all our sewing stuff out, and so we're gonna do pumpkins and costumes through November. We'll have those up on the website soon.
Okay, so like if you get well, I guess there are probably still like Halloween related things going after official Halloween. Yeah.
Make a Thanksgiving costume, and then you can make your Christmas costume.
I kind of want to go to Thanksgiving in like a full turkey like headdress.
You can do
this
that
year. We can do that. We might actually do that. I don't want to commit to the project on air just yet, but that sounds like a lot of fun. Also a lot of work.
Giant foam turkey feathers.
I'll tell you what, I will agree to do this if we agree to have some people help me so we can try and do the entire project in like 2 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, all it's got to work on it.
We could have that as one of our tiers of like fundraising. Like make Ted into a turkey tier. The turkey tier. It's right up here.
Oh dear. I'm going to get myself in trouble.
Turkey Ted tier. I like it.
So, speaking of things that Ted has done, I brought one of mine because I was jealous of you doing all of your projects and not having one. But this was a learning experience. So,
What's that?
it's the start of a MIDI controller. So, MIDI is kind of like the electronic version of musical notation. Like, all different manufacturers of musical electronic things read it. And I wanted to do one to hook up to my laptop to control some plugins and electronics on there. And it was going to be like $100 if I bought one, like the cheap one. And so I decided to make one. This was to mount the switches, like the foot switches that you step on. But this top thing, which now another piece fell out and you can see, I had to chisel out the back to be like relief for the switches that I bought, and I figured out that if you take a chisel and you put it like long ways or grain ways in a line with the chisel blade, and you hit it too hard, your whole thing will crack.
Oh.
So that was like a ring the bell moment. You know,
It's beautiful.
I just kind of wanted to be like break the seal on people sharing failures on air.
Well done.
Yeah.
A little wood glue.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking wood glue going back and probably just a bigger drill bit on the back here because I really don't need this much structure. I just need enough that when I step on it, it doesn't.
So how would you do it differently if you didn't want it to split like that?
Either more careful chiseling and doing most of your chiseling like this way instead of this way. I don't know if you can. Here, let me try and show that to the camera a little bit better without hitting you in the face. But like, if you chisel like in this way, right, and then like maybe a cleanup or two in this direction versus chopping this direction and putting all the stress in the direction that the wood doesn't have any resistance to, then that helps. Basically, pretend like you're not trying to split kindling, and your life works better. But the easier way would be just get a bigger drill bit, you know, something that's like 1.5 inches across, and then just do the circle.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I didn't have a bigger drill bit, and I wanted to do it.
You could also come to our V-carve class on
Mhm.
Sunday. Do it on the CNC.
Yes, I need to do that. I have not yet gone to a V-carve class, so that would make my life a lot easier.
Yeah, make the robots do the hard work.
That's normally what I say, but also, you know, in the interest of sharing good design practices, I have to make one of these. So it's not necessarily worth it to do a CNC program. Although, if I do decide to make more than one of them, once I've got kind of like the general scheme of things down, then I might CNC it.
Cool.
Make it modular. We can have just like MIDI controllers everywhere. We could have a MIDI controller for this podcast. You could just like hit the button and it would make noises.
Oh yeah, our scene switcher. We could switch different to still set up.
Oh no, we have that on hotkeys.
Okay.
Just like to actually show things, you know, the sensible people way. But I'm talking about something that is in the same vein as like the turkey head.
Yeah, I think we're doing it too sensibly. We need to.
Yeah. You can't have a fully
Take it to the
sensible
next level.
electronics thing.
Right.
Okay. What else? Anything else we want to talk about?
We're getting 3D pens. We're going to do a 3D pen class. So they've come a long ways in the last 3 years, and we're going to get a bunch of them, maybe 10 of them, and offer a class that kind of goes through the fundamentals of printing, where you get to be the 3D printer and learn the X, Y, and make some things. One of our maketeers, Joan, has been making some awesome trees.
Okay.
You can build up some cherry blossoms in pink and then build the whole trunk. We're going to build that into the class. And you will also have a chance to buy your own 3D printer pen and take one home as part of the class. So that'll be cool.
That's cool. Do you have like price point information yet?
I think
We might.
so. It's
Hmm?
I don't know if I want to. I think we're doing $125 to take home your own pen
Okay.
and $75 to just do the class.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll get $10 off retail for the pen and learn all how to use it, and maintain it, and all the fundamentals of printing.
That's pretty good. So if you were thinking about getting into 3D printing, a decent printer these days is $400. So for a quarter of that price, you can have us teach you the fundamentals.
You can also add to your 3D prints. You can put color. You can use it as a welder and stick parts together. So there's a lot you can do, even if you already have a functional 3D printer going.
Okay. Anything else?
That's all for now.
All right. We're going to go to the community report card. Ta-da!
Ta-da! Ta-da!
Our community health report cards. We've been open 769 days.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
And we have 75 members now.
Ding.
Ding.
Ow.
Painful.
I need to stop flicking the wrench.
Need a bell in here. But yeah, we're well on our way to 100 people. At which point we're looking at expanding downstairs, building out our wood shop, metal shop, paint booth. So if you haven't signed up, come on in.
Do
it's
that.
cold out there. It's toasty in here.
Link in the
We can make
description.
stuff. Oh yeah, cool.
We can do that now. I think I said like 3 things in the last one that I was going to link in the description and link nothing. But anyway.
Slice. No link in the description. Google it, search it, SeattleMakers.org, not .com. That one's like $5,000 or something.
Okay. Anyway, have a wonderful rest of your week until the next episode.
Good outro.
Bye.
Thanks, Ted. Bye.
Yes!